All right, check. Guys, welcome in everyone. We have a surprise guest that's going to join us. And I don't know what happened to one of my monitors just died or something. It's not working. Maybe it's just a cable went out, but it's very weird. I have a monitor down, so I have a weird layout going on right now. I think that should do it. So welcome in everyone. How's everyone doing? What's up? We got Nick, we got Mad Fox, Parisham, Jesus, Mad Fox, Cam, what's up? We got Nick. Let's go. So I am not really even feeling like trading that much right now. I got smoked on the Trump candle. And the annoying thing is that, I mean, I don't even want to talk about it. I did a stupid trade. I missed my entry and it went without me and hit the TP. And then when it came back to VWAP, I entered, just like tilted, which is funny. I was tilted last week too a little bit. So it's like, I felt it. But then the hardest part was that Trump candle totally wicked. It gave me slippage and I was copy trading. So even worse slippage on my follower accounts. So I took a bigger loss than I planned on. And it was actually a mistake trade, one that in my journal I mark as a purple trade because I took it on the bounce. My whole trade played out and I put the order on. I just didn't get filled. It moved too quick when normally I just kind of mark it in. And then it wicked me out really quick. So very annoying. It almost hit my TP2. So yep. And getting that slippage is in all my accounts. So just super annoying that it was on a avoidable loss because I had already missed my entry. So that was my trade. And now I am just going to sit on my hands and just trade some evals probably. If I do get one of my main setups, well, here, let me change my screen. If we get one of my main setups, then I will take a trade. Let me see. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of messages all of a sudden. Okay, I'm just going to try to get my right screen up real quick, and I'll look at my planned trades here. I don't know why it reset my layout here for OBS, but I'm going to figure it out here. 1 second. It's so weird. It's not giving me the option to put on Trading View. Oh, you know what? We'll just use OBS. I mean, sorry, we'll just use StreamYard. How about this? We'll do it old school. All right, we're just going to go with this for now. So yeah, here's what I'm looking at. If we can manage to touch this previous day low, I'd be interested to long that. We did break out of the initial balance. So I'm kind of not opposed to longing. If we break back into initial balance, let me delete that one. If we break back into initial balance and break above previous day value area low, I could do this long previous day value area low if it looks good. I need to look at the order flow here. Otherwise, we never made it up to previous day high yet. We are below, we're now outside of value, previous day value. And we still have some lows we could take out from yesterday's low down here. So I think we already we no longer have the single print here, I'm guessing. Let me check the TPO chart. Yeah, we got one down here. And so what I've been doing, I'm kind of discouraged after that Trump tweet candle. So I'm like, I'm just going to trade evals right now. So what I'm doing though is I'm doing something that's kind of cool. I'm doing a trade study. So if anyone who's been following me for a long time has seen me do trade studies before, where I do 20 trades in evals and do some sort of study, try to gain some sort of knowledge or data. And so I'm going to go ahead and run a study on the 30-minute flip. So I'm going to do 20 trades with no confluences. I'm pretty much going to do the course that I kind of just made for a few of my friends who are learning my strategy. So I'm going to try the course myself, and I'm using evals. This trade's still open. So I'm going for max win on these evals or bust. So I have 2 that I hit the max goal on today, 1 that I hit the loss on, and I'm in 2 more right now. So I'm just gonna run this experiment for 20 trades, and then I'm gonna move on to phase 2, which is adding my confluences, and then phase 3, adding my discretion, and gather some stats while I'm at it. So I'm trying to at least do like 5 a day. So after these 2 trades play out, I'll have hit my 5 for today. And that means within a week, within 5 trading days, I can hit my 20 trades and be done with the first phase. So that's my goal, to get the first phase done. And in the meantime, hopefully pass some evals. So again, guys, we have a special guest today. Mr. Senor Brick is joining us in about 10 minutes. And we'll get to trade with Brick. And so for now, yeah, I'm just gonna hold this. I'm in a short right here, but it's not one I would take in Funded, so I'd rather not show it, right? But I'm in this short right here. I'm in this one, and I'm in this one, which is just phase 1 trades, no confluence, trying to take as many as I can, practice my execution. So I'm in 2 of them, and they're actually, looks like they're about to hit. Oh, so the first one, my TP is at 59, 75.59. Yeah, right below these lows. Great. And then the second one, my TP is at 75.54, spot 75. So down here a little bit more. So yeah, let's see if we make this run to previous day low. That will get me 2 more evals, 50% of the way. And we'll see if I might end up with this long down here, previous day value or previous day low. Or I might end up with this long above here. And let's actually look at this volume profile, because I already did some of my analysis, but I want to make sure I'm not missing something here. So right now we're in these single prints from the day before. I'm actually going to put them back on. So it's pretty thin area here. The market did react on it very strong. Bought right back up. I'm so over these Trump candles, for real. Guys, we're not gonna run, we'll run FundedNext giveaways tomorrow. Or no, I don't know what day actually. We could do 1 a week pretty much. Maybe we do Thursday. Friday, I'm gonna do the Tradeify giveaway. Yeah, the Trump candles have like really caused me trauma. What's up, Angia, Czar Trader? Tradeify giveaway will be on Friday. You just have to comment on the post. My post on YouTube and Instagram that I say comment here. Thank you for 5K subscribers. So yeah, this volume profile is still a little bit chopped, right, from the previous week. We're in this weekly volume profile value area too. We broke below previous week point of control. We're now heading down. So the full rotation would be to the previous week value area low. I mean, wouldn't be too surprised. If we do keep going here, I'm going to pass 2 more, or I'm going to get halfway on 2 more evals. So that'll be sweet to have 4 of them halfway up if we do go down here. Do you sleep, Luna? You are like a machine. I try to sleep every night. I've been trying to get 8 hours. Last night I didn't get as well. Let's see, how did I do last night? Let's see. Yeah, not as good. 69%. I just went to bed a little late, and I oddly I woke up early this morning without my alarm. Yeah, and the weekends. I was going up all week in my sleep, and since Friday I've only been going down. Let's see if this hits. So I'm just taking every single 30-minute flip. And if I do get my other setups, I'm going to take it though. Like my good 30-minute flips. I'll take them in my funded accounts, which speaking of, I should just go ahead and get them set up right now. My Tradeify accounts are not connected or something. Let's see. It says they're connected. Oh yeah, there they go. I'm just gonna make sure I have my accounts connected. All right, I got the account selected. Just had to deselect my Lucids. I'm scared some of those evals might be blown because I had them sized up. And it says they're not, but I think they're close. It says, yeah, $272. That sucks. I was so close to passing those two. I was above $2,000 on them. Oh well. Did I blow my funded? No. Yeah, I got slipped out on this one. Yeah, so my plan right now this week is to take my trades. I might end up just like being a little bit more careful on my size. I feel like anything I can do to just keep myself not too attached to the trades. So if I have to size down just a little bit, that's okay. Just to make sure I'm not overly aggressive with it. Like, don't go over my amount at the very least. And then beyond that, though, everything else stays the same. I'm going to just keep, if I blow one of my Lucid, so only one of them is a funded, the other ones are evals. So I'll just top off those evals and keep copy trading them with the VWAP. Same thing with the Tradeifys. If I blow one of those, I'll top it off and keep trading them only with the 30-minute flip and keep my two accounts separate. Which props are you using right now? Is it eval or instant? So I like instant funded ones, but I'm using FundedNext, Tradeify, and Lucid as my main accounts. So I haven't stacked any FundedNext yet. I just started evals. And then I'm going to trade on the side. I have some like side pieces, which just to keep them separate, not in the copy trade group. So I have like my TPT Pro account, which I've been trading. And then I have now, I'm just going to pass some Project X accounts. So I'm just going to use Top Step for that and do that for my study, because I want it just out of, I don't want to feel like, I don't know, I don't want to track it with my other accounts. I want to keep it completely separate and do it as like a study and gather the data. So I'm doing it on this one spreadsheet right here. So far today I had 3 trades and the 2 more that I'm sitting in right now. So this is just for the new study where I'm going to take my own course and see how good it does. I'll show you guys those accounts real quick, but I don't want to leave it on this because I don't like to support the firm as much. But so I blew 1 on my first trade over right here. It went to 0.5 R2. So if I was following that method, I would have locked it in, but I'm trying to just go for kind of pass or fail type of thing. So pass that one. This one's still in. It passes down here, or not pass, but daily max. This one hit its daily max, and this one's still in it. So this one's daily max is right here. So these are, I'm just using them for the experiment. So I'm actually going to keep trading them in the experiment. So if I pass it, I'm going to keep trading it in the experiment and just keep them separate. Idea is to see what it takes if I follow that plan to get to a payout. So I'm just going to keep them in Project X since it keeps it separate. Did I take any trades during London? I took a very sad situation in the double break land. I have it in my journal. I don't even want to look at it. But I did something stupid. But I did end up taking the double break. I did something stupid, but I fixed it. The stupid thing didn't really lose me money. But I did, let me find the trade. I did take it in MNQ and got stopped out. Yep, here's the trade right here. So here's the trade I took. We broke the highs, came back down. So I got stopped. The annoying thing is though, I accidentally filled it on ES, but ES hadn't actually broken and I thought it was a double break. So I closed it for a small loss. So I had already stacked a little red and I was accidentally copy trading into everything on this account, on this trade too. So when I reset Tradecopia, it has all my accounts turned on since I have them all in the same group. And it's like the second or third time I just copy traded all my accounts on accident. But yeah, so this one though, I did fix the mistakes. I only lost a little bit on the mistake entry, so it wasn't that bad. But then this one hit its full loss, which is fine. And then this was the one that had a mistake. It's the first mistake I've had in my main accounts. Like that's an actual mistake when it comes to my trading in a long time. So check this one out. I did something so stupid. I'm so ashamed of it. This week though, I've been a little tilted, so I'm aware of it, but it still happened. Maybe I should just taken some time off. But so see the double break right here. I missed it. I got it in my TPT Pro account. I made the full money. I made like $400 or $500 in it in my TPT Pro. But I had the orders. I put the orders on in my main accounts, and it just pushed up, and I just left the orders down here, like waiting for it to fill it. But normally what I do is I enter it right away when it closes above the VWAP. And I just literally stared at it like a deer in headlights, and it went straight to TP. I hit the TP on my TPT Pro, but then when it came back down right here, I jumped back in out of FOMO or revenge trading. So it's not the trade. That's not the trade. That's not how I have taken the trade, because it's not the trade anymore, because in that situation, it had already, look, it already broke both sides at that point. So it broke the bottom and then it broke the highs again. So it wasn't the double break anymore. So that's why I'm coloring it purple. And that was an avoidable loss. So I ended up taking 2 losses today, and I'm actually not very happy at myself. So that's why I'm putting myself in eval jail right now. But I'm not really in eval jail. I'm gonna take trades when I get them still, but I wanted to like take trades in these evals just to like move forward from it, you know? Like I didn't want to be on tilt anymore. So I was like, oh, you know what? Let's pass some evals. I'm gonna either win or loss them and pass some of these accounts real quick, while just trading fully, following my course essentially. So guys, we got a special guest joining us today. And I think he's even have his camera on. Let's go. So let's bring him on in. I hope you're ready.
What's going on? What's up, Luna?
I am chilling. How are you?
Doing good. Trying to see what this market's gonna do, man. This is trash.
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's a better word for it right now. So guys, we got the legendary Brick, the sniper.
What's going on, everybody?
Have you caught? I didn't even actually ask you. I know we were chatting earlier, but I just felt bad to ask anyone about their trades in this PA, because you either probably did really well or you did really bad.
I did really well on my fundeds, and now I'm working on eval from Traderify. Scalped a little 198 on it, waiting for its NQ is sitting at the 50% of the orb to the downside. So just waiting to see what it's gonna do here, either bounce or continue down.
Yeah, I have 2 TPs down here, one right here, and then one I think is right above this previous day low to get 2 more wins on the eval. 2 more eval wins.
Okay, so you're in the eval right now?
Yep, I'm just like pretty much flipping every single level. I'm taking a trade at each one of my levels pretty much. If a 30-minute candle tags my level and then we break out of that 30 minutes, so I short it one here, and then this candle I short it right here. So I'm just shorting below this previous day value area low, but it's just, I'm literally just trying to move on from these losses this morning.
Yep.
And I'm like, you know what? If I get some evals up halfway, that's an easy way to move on. So I'm gonna wanna, since you haven't been on for a little bit, and I know you got you're streaming yourself a little bit, so people can go there and learn too. But I am curious to get a little rundown of overall kind of the way you trade, and if you can sum it up easily, because I feel like after having watched you trade for a long time, I kind of have a bias, or like I more think about it overall, like kind of in a general picture, like your style. But if you have any kind of specifics, something a little more locked in, because you're not very systematic, right?
Well, I am and I'm not, right? I trade a lot. I like the New York session. I'm actually starting to like Asia a lot more. The price action has been a lot cleaner. But on the New York session, since I do trade stocks, I follow a lot of the stock movement that's happening throughout the day. I follow the news with the Max 7. I follow any news that Trump says. Sometimes I'm a little late. A lot of times I'm a little late. So you get flushed on like what happened on Friday, right? Or even this morning. But
so do you think that your read is like, do you look at the stocks first to then see what's happening in the indices, or vice versa? Or is it just one picture that you're always looking at?
I'm always looking at the overall picture. Like I literally have on one screen, I have dedicated to the Max 7. And then I have another screen dedicated to the indices. I have another screen dedicated to the futures. And then I have my main monitor where I follow all of my trades that I'm looking at for the day.
Do you have like certain levels that you always put on?
What was that?
Do you have certain levels that you always put on?
I do. I have certain levels. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my headset here. Hold on, because it kind of went out on me. One of them is battery low. If you want to share, wait, I gotta share my screen.
You can share your screen. Yeah, I'll switch it over there.
Share screen.
I'm trying not to show Top Step, so I'm like, I don't want to put on.
I'm gonna be on.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm not showing my trade. I'm like, I don't want to show Top Step.
Which one? Let me see. Window.
I'm in both of these. So this one's like halfway to TP. And then this one is also halfway to TP. Oh, here we go. We got your chart.
Yeah. So this is my trade C chart. I've been using trade C a little bit just to see how they work. And here we go. Actually, we're breaking the 50% of the orb. So we might get into a trade here while this happens. This is the 50% of the orb. I always map it out when the first 15 minutes of the market open. But as you can see, I'm very simple. I don't use a lot of craziness like other people do. I literally use my 9. That's just to follow trend. You see it's been trending all the way down. I use the VWAP. That's my orange line. And I was listening actually to Mr. Austin earlier, and he was talking about the VWAP and the double break and whatnot, which was a pretty clean concept. I've never heard it in its entirety until today. So that was a pretty clean concept of what he looks at. But then I also use my 200 moving day moving average.
Okay.
The reason I use that is because markets have a tendency to go, if it breaks VWAP, my next target to the upside would be the 200. Or vice versa, right? Then I have a blue proprietary line that I use because price action seems to respect it pretty decently, especially on higher time frames. So it lets me know what I'm at. And then I always map out my zones, right? I got my key levels. Like when we was in the short this morning, actually on the Luna Discord, we had somebody short and I went long. The reason I had went long was because I took this long here from the top of the orb, and all I was looking for was to VWAP. And I literally mapped it out for them, and I told them, I'm looking for these amount of points. We're both going to win in this trade. Let's see if it breaks, if it doesn't go above 7, I think that was 734 at that time that I was looking at. So that must have been somewhere here, I believe. No, this is market open. So we were here and I was telling them if it doesn't break above 734, because at that time, the VWAP, yeah, it was the 5 minute. The VWAP had broke VWAP and it needed to break over and hold the 200. Now it didn't. He maintained short. I got out of my trade and it was actually right here. I got into my trade. I took it off right here at the 200 because it wasn't breaking. We see the rejection here. It wasn't breaking. So I went ahead and just got out of my trade. I told him if it doesn't hold 734, because that's where the 200 was at, and it needed to hold and break above it, retest it, and then we would have went to 848. I told him 577 would have been his target. It hit the 577 and then some.
And you didn't end up getting short though.
I didn't end up getting short, no.
So you're using the opening range. Do you particularly look for breakouts of the opening range or trading it as a range, or do you do both?
I do both. I'm still learning the opening range. Savage, which is my counterpart in the Asia streams, he is very good at the opening range. So I've been trying to learn off of him and glean off of him on what he's doing on the opening range itself. But if we look at an area, for instance, here, this is the type of confluence that I look for. If we're looking at this here, and then we had the 200 here, and then we had the wick, and then it wicked under the 200. I mean, the opening range on this retest, I know Savage would have took that and wrote it all the way down. Since I'm still learning really good the opening range, I was bullish. The reason I am bullish on this market was this little gap that we left up here, right? The market pumped up last night, but we left about 11 or 12 points here that the market eventually is going to come up and fill. And then just to give you a little insight of that, I look at the QQQ, which is of course the NQ, and we can see that little gap right here. It left that gap. So even though it's tiny, but even with the ICT traders, right, they even look for the smallest FVGs or whatever they call them and try to get the market to that. So again, I keep it clean here as well, just a 200 VWAP and another EMA. And that's all I use. But this market overall is bearish right now, and I hate to see that, right?
Do you ever use a certain confirmation over discretion when it comes to entries? Like, do you wait for a candle to close above or below your line? Do you have like a minimum required thing?
Correct. My thing is it has to close, right? It has to close above or below, like we see here, it closed below. This would have been a quick scalp for me, like, because the candle came up, it closed under VWAP. The next candle came aggressively into under VWAP. So that's a quick scalp for me. And you get 25, 30 points. That for me is enough depending on what sizing you're using. So I'm trying to always look for the smaller moves because I can be an aggressive trader and I don't mind throwing on size, which we all know the repercussion of that is losing accounts, blowing up accounts. But when I get to payouts, my payouts are fairly large because I am aggressive. So even here on my zone, we broke down out of my 577. What happens to the market? It comes down to the 50% of the orb. It comes up, and I was listening to a webinar, so I missed this trade completely. But it came up, retested it. As we can see, my zones, I trust my zones with everything. Once we broke it, there was never a clean retest. The minute that it retested and failed, that would have been my short that back down to the 50% of the range.
When you would have sized that, would you kind of size accordingly to any certain area of a stop loss?
What's a stop loss?
Well, like where you're going to blow the account.
Yeah, well, yeah, I use it.
You want to give it at least 10 points? Do you want to give it at least 20 points? This is NQ you're talking, or MNQ. So are you looking at anywhere on the chart? Like you're like, okay, if I give it a mini, it's going to have X amount of points or whatever. Before
if I would have took this trade here, my invalidation would have been up here, above this wick here, which, from here to here, that's a lot of points on NQ. You're looking at almost 100 points, but that's the risk that I'm willing to take.
Yeah.
What is it? No guts, no Rari or something like that.
So that'd be $200 per micro.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. So 5 micros would be $1,000. 1 mini would be you blow your account. If it's
exactly.
Yeah.
But on a trending day like today, it has a lot of conviction. I trust my zones with everything inside of me. So I would take it hard, and I'm like, okay, that's the first retest. I'm gonna take it. I won't take it on a second retest that's heavy, but I will take it. And if you stick to the strategy like Ocala, right, the 80-20 rule, this would have been another confirmation because it's the 577, the 80-20, close enough. Let's just go ahead and tank that thing, which actually, if you look at this, it probably came up to 581. So that just another little, everybody has a different way of trading the markets. And I love it because we all can make money looking at the same things, at the same chart from a different angle, right? Everybody can see things differently, like the way you trade with the IB breakouts, and now you're picking up the double breaks. That to me, I also watch for confluence, right? I'm trying to learn the IB strat. It just takes too long for me to form, an hour within the market. I'm probably almost done by that time, but it works. Nice.
So what about for TPs? Are you looking for certain levels to hit, or are you kind of trailing with the market and what it's giving you?
I trail a lot with the market. And it bites me, right? Because a lot of times I get tagged out, and then it continues to make the move. Happened to me earlier today. It tagged me out and it continued to make the move that I was looking for on one of actually this account. I was short, I believe it was in this range here. It came up, tagged me out, and then as you can see, I gave up some points there. And with this current regime and with the current news and all the uncertainty out in the world right now, if I'm not trailing my profits, then I'm probably going to give them all up, because we don't know, something can come out immediately and we lose those profits.
Yep.
So I'm not going to run the risk. I'm not going to play with the government. I'm not going to play with anybody. I'm going to take my money and run.
Brick don't play games.
I don't play games. So this morning, I wanted to show you this on the Qs. I know we're in a complete bearish market, right? Which leads me to believe that these gaps here, there's going to be continuation of war news. There's going to be continuation of everything. And it's nothing else because these gaps have to fill. If we look at this market here, and trust me, some of this stuff is going to get boring for you guys, but this is the way you have to view the market. So here to here, we had a gap. And it went bullish, right? People thought that the market was going to continue bullish. Do you think that it's coincidence that these news flashes are coming out? No, they had to fill this gap. So this gap now has filled to the downside in between this, the 7.8 and 7.9. Which was a week ago, last week. This gap filled. Now, what is the market going to do? Is probably going to continue to retrace down. This is where I look for support level at the 700. That's where I would get into some calls, but I'm also going to leverage some puts. I'm learning about the leveraging and the wheel strategy of puts and calls. So, and I would take
pretty much, is that to make money on the premium instead of
Correct.
Just on the move?
Correct.
Okay, so that's where you're looking for long-term. Okay.
Nah, but still, this would be a short-term pop-up if we continue to move down this week. You know, we got big news tomorrow. I believe it's PPI tomorrow. So don't count it out that we don't come down and retest this level, the 700 level. Yeah, now, if we break that level, and we open under the 700, then I'm looking for the 680s to get filled, because there's a gap here and there's another small gap here, and then there's even a bigger gap way down here that nobody's paying attention to yet, right? Which happened back in March, April. Yeah, nobody's paying attention to that. So this would be like a big war news announcement right here, bigger than what we're at today. Then they announced that, you know, we're looking at the 580s, 585. And where I learned these patterns and where I learned everything that happens is during COVID, right? Because COVID, I was trying to figure out why was COVID announced? And yeah, I can call me conspiracy theorists or crazy or whatnot, but back when COVID was announced, the market had some huge imbalances down here that had to fill. Now that's 2025, somewhere where we came straight down right here, 2020. When this happened, there were some previous big imbalances that needed to fill. It's crazy that this was 158 and now we're at 700. Invest in the S&P and you'll be rich. So there were some big imbalances here that needed to fill. And one of them we look at easily is right here, right? So let me.
Is this a weekly chart?
This is my daily chart.
Daily, okay.
So we had a big imbalance here, right? That happened in 2019. Another imbalance here, small, that one was filled. But we have, you know, imbalances here. We got imbalances on this side. So what happened during the COVID era literally filled all these imbalances. Now I started looking at that and I said, okay, once we started bottoming out here, this is where when Trump started coming into presidency and whatnot, that's why everything you bought, didn't matter what time of day you bought it, you just made money. Why? Because now the market had to chase this big imbalance here. There's orders that need to be filled in this gap. So every day you bought anything, you could have closed your eyes and literally bought anything and made $2 to $3 on it every single day. And then it just ran up, filled the imbalances, left a couple of imbalances on the way up. This is a huge imbalance here that needs to fill. So now we've gone into, well, actually that big imbalance here has already filled. See how this imbalance that was over here, it's filled over here. The market those days left big imbalances in 2022, left big imbalances. What happens? You run them up. These are all the gap fills. So now I look at into today's market. Today's market, we have a huge gap here that's got my attention, and the biggest gap that has my attention is this one here.
Do you like to trade like the gap fill reversals, or do you like to trade to the gap?
I love to trade to the gap.
Or a continuation, gap, like after you break
correct.
the gap and go.
Especially if we break this gap here, I'll take all of my side money that I'm sitting with on the side and wait for the gap fill. And then in the stock market, I'm pouring it all back in, right? And I don't care if I get a little fluctuation on it. I know that it's going to come back because the objective has been completed. So my biggest look right now is this little gap here, the 685. When we look at the NQ and you want to translate that, so you're looking at what, 28,100 area or so, right in this range here is what I'll be looking for. And the reason I know there's a gap is because I have no zones here. The fact that I have no zones, that tells me I've seen a gap and I haven't charted out the gaps yet. But this is all stuff that, you know, again, I follow the market closely. If we look at Apple today, I know when you was on stream, look at Apple, same thing, had a gap, tweezer bottom, and then pumped up. And even this morning, we had a nice push up.
How much of this like bias, like if you're using this as a high time frame bias, do you like make sure you like double check it every day or throughout the day and like always just consider that in your trading?
Always considered in my trading. I'm constantly looking at it. That's why I have another screen on the side here that I have it 2 time frames per chart per Max 7. I have my 5 minute and then I have my dailies. Just trying to follow where the market is going. Because of that reason. The market, the news can say whatever it wants. The market has to do what the market has to do and fill these imbalances. See right here, that trade we were looking for, that's why I would have never took it, even though it whipped under the 50% orb. A lot of people got caught here looking for the 50% orb down to the 100. Until it doesn't close and break back up into it, I am not going to do anything on it, which would be, so it would have to close under here. It would have to then come up, give me a retest. And when I say a retest, it has to wick and then straight back down. And then I would have took it straight down. First TP would be there, take off half of my position, because then the rest I put at break even, that's risk free. And then the rest I would try to hold to the end. Now, the way the market is going today, I'm looking at these equities and what's going in and out of the equities and the options. They're buying a lot of puts. Right now, they're buying a lot of puts into the market today. So I'm expecting this is I can already tell you, MOC, you know how I love to trade MOC. MOC is going to come out as a selling balance already. I can already tell just by looking at the charts and the volume. And we're going down here by the end of the day.
Am I crazy to say this? So I swear, everyone seems to talk about MOC as like it's gonna reverse, and like I'm talking experienced traders are like, oh yeah, MOC, it's always gonna like go the other way. I'm like, has it ever done that? Like most of the time, I feel like MOC continues. Am I crazy? This is not data. This is just like going off of my observation. But so many times, if I'm holding a good position, and the market's moving into MOC, then it just keeps going.
It depends, right? It depends because the MOC, what they do is they put themselves in position, not for that specific trading day. What people fail to realize is they're putting themselves in position for the next trading day, right? But if it's a big down market and you start watching the flows of puts and calls in the options market, and you see that it's a big sell-in balance, potentially they're going to start closing their trades on the way down. That's why you have two influxes of MOC. People think that there's two different MOC numbers that come out. It's not. The first MOC number that comes out is at 350. So now that number that came out, the hedge funds companies and all of the market makers, this is the amount of money that they have to allocate, because remember, they're trading your 401k and investment accounts that we give the government and hedge funds money to. So they're going to make money on the way either down or up. It doesn't matter. But you only make money on the way up. They make money on your 401k going down, but that's besides the point. So they have to allocate this money. So what happens is at 350, when the imbalance, let's say you get a big imbalance of $4 billion to the sell side, I immediately will scout that trade. And then a lot of people see that it says 4 billion to the downside. And then all of a sudden it starts pushing up. Why is it pushing up? Because they're closing positions. They're closing their options. Now you wait to the 355 where it finishes the move. 355 is where all of the algos from these hedge fund companies have to execute their last trades for the day. And that's what people fail to realize, is paying attention to the 350 number and then the 355 execution. That's where the difference is at MOC. And if people don't understand that, they'll get caught in a reversal, because if NVIDIA comes out 4 billion to the downside, but by 355 it's already been paired off, which means all of the options contract has been executed and all of those shares have been allocated. Now it can easily run up, right? Because they made their money. They're foreseeing that tomorrow is going to have another push up. So what do? They make their money, then they take the shares right back in and run it up to the next day. So you got to be mindful of everything that the market is doing at all times. This can be another potential short.
It's still holding the short.
So you're on what, ES?
Yep. But just evals. I don't think I'm gonna get any other trades here today. I mean, we have another hour. Like at this point, if I don't get a trade in the next like 20 minutes, it would have to be at the top of this hour too. So this is where I probably won't get any more trades today.
See, it has room. ES is turning up above the non-EMA. It has room. Like when you hear me in your Discord say it's got room, it's got room. It's got room to this area right here. And people may think that's a random area, but this is my proprietary line.
To go up to the next EMA?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it could come up here, which is something to watch, especially being 253. Wait. Got a text from somebody.
I don't think chat. I'm looking through chat right now. I don't think I'm going to do any giveaways today, just because I'm too tired and lazy. But we do have giveaways
got
going.
The biggest giveaway right now.
Yeah,
which was information.
Yep, there it is.
If you're not taking this information and you're worried about giveaways, you know what? You're going to keep blowing your accounts. I'll be trolling on the chat. I know in Luna's chat for giveaways, but it does me no good if I'm just going to blow it. If you're worried about a giveaway, you shouldn't be trading.
That's the fact.
Just saying.
But we do have some good ones though. We got Friday. I'm going to do Tradeify, and then we got I think I'm going to do one FundedNext each week. Oh, it's already the 13th though, so maybe this week I'll do 2. So I think I'm going to wait though. I'll do tomorrow. I'll do the rest of this week. I'll try to do something.
Here we go. We got your ES pushing up. I'm going to say if it comes up to this area, which again, it's crazy, right? Because Ocala, right? It's just been something that I've been studying. We have my EMA, it's at 577. I got a 576 area that I would short this. If it comes up here, I'm going to short it because there's a lot of confluence there. And tonight on the Asia stream is going to be very, very good. I was sending my Cash App. That is a good giveaway. You see Savage Trades.
What up, Savage?
But listen, people need to start signing into the Asia streams. The Asia streams been on fire. That Asia market has been really, really good.
Yeah, I might be able to be trading it soon. We'll see. I might figure something out. But it used to be my best session, and now I'm pretty equal between New York and London. It was nice though when I was in Europe to trade London from there. I'd already be awake for a few hours before the market opened. Way nicer.
Yeah, I'm sure over there, right? Because you're within their time frame.
Way nicer. Gold. I guess I could look at some gold. I haven't been trading it though. I've been trying to chart it a little bit.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put mine on real quick.
Oh, looks like trash. It's actually been following the market.
It's been moving down. I don't know. I'd maybe short this area again up here. But yeah, I mean, I just haven't been trading it. So we almost have the target completed to the downside. If it does keep going a little bit more, I could say target tapped and then maybe look for a long. Otherwise, right here, I wouldn't be looking for a long. Let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, maybe if we get back up to this 453 area, I'd look for a short. But yeah, I mean, we have just been coming down here. Do you do like a top-down analysis, like just in a basic technical analysis way?
I do top-down analysis. I go off my daily, and then I drop down to the 1 hour, and then I do my 15-minute, and then that's as far as I go. 15 minutes. Hold on, I'm trying to connect this mic here.
I like that.
It finally died.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about gold just because I haven't been trading it, but I mean, I would want to see 39.81 hit first. We did hit 4,000, so we hit this meme number, and now we're holding at that 4,000. So that could be the support right there, but I'm not going to long it, so I'd have to wait for this short.
I know you have quite a few accounts you've been trading, and do you have anything close to payout yet?
I have the same ones that have just been going back and forth here these past 2 weeks. Well, really since like the past 3 weeks, but that have been very close up and down. So the Tradeify 100K and a Lucid account, that Lucid account got wrecked today by the slippage. So that is a 25K, and today it went down $800.
Oh, geez.
It was being copy traded too, so it's market orders from the account that got slippage. So it got even worse.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm just I have I'm gonna keep stacking the Lucids. I'm gonna keep adding the Tradeifys. I'm doing straight to fund it. So if I lose one of those, I will just keep adding to them. So I'm just like trying to ignore that loss. Same thing happened Monday. I had just normal losses, not like something bad, but just took 3 in a row. And then I made it back by the end of the week. I ended up positive. So I'm just having to, bite my lip and do the same thing again, where I don't change anything. You know, nothing to do. No revenge trading. But overall,
Uh,
I'm up week over week, month over month. I'm up in all my accounts still.
I was really hoping that this 3 o'clock would have pushed up here. You can see I had my sell limit up there. I was really hoping that this 3 o'clock would have pushed up.
Yeah, I was super close to TP on one of these accounts down here at 75.59.
And I still think you're going to get that by close of day today.
I have some room on my stop loss too, so it's not too bad.
When you look left, yeah, you got quite a bit of room. Somebody says today NQ took 2 of my funded accounts.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Could have easily for me. One of my Tradefies I think is down low now. It was super annoying too. I accidentally copy trade when I was taking my VWAP in my Tradeify. I'm using like one copy trade group and then just turning on and off the different accounts for each trade. But last night I like set up the copy trader. I set everything up for the stream. And then this morning I ran in to take my trade like literally at 3:15. And the copy trader had reset completely to the default I have.
Look at the melt right there. It's happening. It's happening. And when you look at the 15-minute, see the trend of the 9 continues. This is where you're going to get your TP at, Luna, right here.
We're halfway there right now.
Yeah, you're definitely going to get it.
So another question for you is about account management. So how do you maximize your payouts with the way you manage accounts? From what I see, you mostly don't copy trade, right?
I don't copy trade. I cycle through my accounts and I literally do 200 to 300, some accounts 300 to 500 per day, depending on what the market is giving me, because where else are you going to go? You know, you work at a 9 to 5. For the most part, you're going to make $200 to $300 a day. That to me keeps the job away. And you can do that between 2 to 3 accounts. I don't think of the other accounts. I focused on one account, which is the account that I like to take the payout most frequently. And the other ones are just a bonus. When they get to payout, then that's my bonus, right? I get to take vacations. I get to buy my toys. I get to do what I want to do, because those are just bonus accounts. And if I blow an account, now I have some that I already have that leverage. Copy trading is great when it goes your way. I've been a proponent where it hasn't gone my way, and then you blow up all 5 accounts, and that really stinks, right?
Yep. Or like today I got my slippage, and suddenly it's like, oh man, I was literally in every single account.
Yeah, so that's going to add up, right? You know, you go from losing $500 to all of a sudden you lost $4,000 because you're trading so many accounts. So yeah, I don't want to be that person.
Yep.
Somebody's calling out a short. Savage is calling out short.
Who is this handsome unk with bass voice? Abuelito.
That's it. I am an abuelito. I am a granddaddy of 6, so I got a lot of trading to do.
You need at least 2 accounts per grandchild.
For real. You ain't even lying. I got my youngest grandkids. I've been sitting them in front of the charts. They're not allowed any screen time as they're growing up, as far as phones or tablets or anything like that. The only thing they're allowed is screen time in front of grandpa's charts, because this is what I want them to learn.
Let's go.
Savage said he went short at the 20, closed at the 80. Let's go. 40 points. And here we go. We're
back at the
moving
20.
Up into my sell zone.
I can't help but have this. So I haven't tested the 80-20 strat. And I think like any like kind of systematic thing, you could kind of find a win rate and expectancy from. But with the 80-20 idea, I like part of me just, I can't help but just think it's the advantage right away would be that it's super easy to follow if you're just trading those levels as like levels. Like you don't overthink it.
Yeah. I like to take them depending on what I have going on with Confluence, right? If I have Confluence with like my VWAP, my 200, you know, there's Confluence with the opening range. Like right now, the opening range on ES is 7579.25. That aligns with what I'm looking at on the 5-minute, which is my blue line, my blue EMA coming down. You know, if it comes and gets me there, you know, a few things line up, right? So you just take it and you run the risk, right?
Yep.
Savage says he likes putting the longs at the 80s better.
Something Cami Capital was talking about is that like no matter what, every trade we take is going to have like a winner. It's going to be a winner or loss. You know, you can't control the outcome, because people are talking to him about over trading and stuff. And he's like, guys, like he's like, everyone, no matter how long you wait for a trade, you're still either going to win it or lose it. So it only exists if you like believe it to exist, kind of.
That's a fact. That is such a fact.
And I guess if you're actually following something, you know, even if it's your discretion, I think you still are following something. Okay, you got your read and you're going to let your trade play out. Yeah. Well, at that point, you have some percent odds of hitting your trade. And the more trades you do, the more you'll know what those odds are. And it's the same as any one strategy. It could, you know, it's or any strategy is the same as any other. Like you have your odds, you do the thing on repeat.
Yeah.
Do you kind of overall know like your pass rate or your win rate, or is there any metrics that you look at of your trading?
I average between 78 to 83% on all of my accounts.
When you just look up your accounts on their dashboards,
that's what I'm averaging right now. And then that little percentage that I lose, the 20-something% that I lose, I'm losing it, right? I'm losing the account. You know how I trade. I trade go all or go home, right? I'm taking the trade. And if it goes against me, you know, like on stream the other day, I was in a trade. I knew what it had to do. I risked it. I risked $1,000 and the trade took me out. And as soon as it took me out for $1,000, the rest of the night, all it did was go in the direction that I was looking for, which was the short. So that's why I can't stand stop losses. And I guess it's because of the way that I trade on the US market is I buy and I hold. I just buy the asset that I want and I hold it to whenever, you know. Speaking of, I don't even know what SpaceX has been doing. Look at SpaceX down to, bro, do you see this?
No. Is it time to buy some stink bids?
Yeah. You know, I got into SpaceX at 135. I rebought at 150. I rebought at 160. Just because of what was happening here, right? I just started looking for this momentum. So I was looking for it to continue up and go back to the 167 to 168 range. And we see that it went up to 176. But we look at this today and it's back to almost IPO price, right? People that bought it at 150 when it hit the market. I got a few shares at 135. They didn't fill my whole orders. If not, I would have been completely out. But now this is really going against me. And the reason I looked up is because I looked up at my total account, because I use Thinkorswim, and I saw that it was down pretty heavy today. So I know I'm heavily invested in SpaceX. So yeah, this is going to probably go down to 80, 90 bucks now. Dude, this is bad. I should have never looked at that. Should have never looked at that. Well, I hope my wife doesn't need any gifts.
Christmas is off.
Christmas has been canceled by SpaceX. Thanks, Elon.
We'll have to get a Santa rally.
My God. Should have never looked at that. I like putting in loans. Okay, I read that in the chat.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not going to get much. I mean, I'll probably get the VWAP double break tomorrow morning because it sets up most days. But I'm thinking about CPI and
that's what's
market
tomorrow,
being
right?
choppy
CPI?
beforehand.
Let me see what's tomorrow.
It's take her to Space Mountain. Classic. Oh. Is Space Mountain still a thing?
Yeah, it's still a thing here in Disney. Okay. Actually, in about 10 days, we'll be riding horses down in the beach somewhere. That's what we're going to go do in about 10 days.
Let's go.
Yeah, CPI tomorrow. Oh, man. And then we got a list of FOMC members speaking the rest of the day. Tomorrow should be interesting.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just try to hold off till after CPI. I'll do the London double break and then just try to hold off. It's like if I'm waiting for London, I don't want to not take that trade because it's been my best London trade. But like today, it just sucked because like I was trying to get at it so quick and I was like not set up yet, and I missed some important things like my copy trader. But here we go. Okay, let's see. We're halfway here to my target.
Yeah, I'm sure Savage took the 20 again. I'm sure he took that short again. And here we're testing the 50% of the orb. What is the double break they're asking in the chat, Savages?
That's a strategy with the one of Austin's strategies. I think he's been trading for like 6 years, but it's you break the opening range to one side first, only one side, and then you go back into opening range, and then you break VWAP, and then you take it to the other side of opening range.
Yeah, so he did a great job explaining it on the Wealth Chart seminar today.
Yeah, and he has like full videos too. He has like multiple ones, I think, on his channel. But I've been running that, I think, for 73% win rate right now is what I have on it. Yeah, but 87% win rate in London, 75% win rate in New York. So average 71, but that's not that many trades. So I think using the average is safer.
So I'm gonna go look at something because I can't even get it on here. TradeC doesn't even have it. A big sell just went in at, maybe you can pull it up on one of your platforms. Actually on TopStepX you can. ZFU26. I'm gonna look it up on my TopStep.
ZFU26. What
I don't even know what that is, but a large futures trade just happened there where they sold 5683 contracts, right? 5,683 contracts.
ZF?
Yeah, it's on your Top Step. I was able to pull it up. I don't even know what that is.
I'm just going to figure out what it is.
Bro, this is giving me so much FOMO right here. I won't DJ on stream, but
yeah, you can you can save it for me here.
Oh, there you go. You're almost there.
So this is I'm slightly oversized by a few points here. But so I have two on, that one and this one. This one's not oversized. I was so discouraged from that trade this morning. I'm like, I'm just gonna trade eval. I'm gonna do this experiment on my own. So that's an excuse to just trade evals this week. I mean, I'm still gonna take the trades, but it gives me something to do without feeling like I need to take other trades. Can I contact your mod or message you on Discord? I've made something for you. Yeah, you can message me on Discord. Yeah, the easiest way for me to see messages, though, is on Instagram, it seems like, because Discord, it's a lot of random messages and stuff. Or tag me in the Discord to remind me to check.
Something for you. Be careful, Luna.
Yeah, just click this link. I'm gonna
I
guess
got one of
that's
those
a
click this
AI
links over the weekend.
phone.
And all of a sudden I had to change all of my bank accounts.
Dude, I've had some funny things where I'm just like, I can't. They're like, here, will you try out my platform thing? It's like the most sketchy looking link. I'm like, no, I won't try out your platform.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't even know who you are, to be honest. Like, I appreciate the support and the thought, but it's not like that.
For real.
I just can't.
All right, so NQ is still holding the 50% of the range. It keeps wicking out into it, still holding it. I was looking for it to break here.
NQ looks a
See,
little
it
more
wicked.
bearish, huh? Well,
Yeah, I
actually,
wanted it
though,
to close and give me the retest to take the sell.
ES was more bearish before, I feel like. Like, ES broke the initial balance first.
Let me look at.
So they're both kind of similar.
See, and this is another thing. Oh, why isn't my SPX coming up? Why isn't SPX coming up? It's somewhere. No, I can see it on my other screen. Okay, here we go. We're getting some movement. This is really starting to look bearish now. It's 3:15. We got a lot of, wow, 60,000. Bro, 60. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this in. This is the type of news, guys, that I look at. Just so you can see, that's the push down. The push down you're seeing right now is literally this right here. So if you go to NVIDIA, no, that was definitely the wrong chart. So they're starting to close out of their short positions. See, they've made their move, they've made their money. They sold $220 calls, right? That means somebody is deeply underwater. So they're finally out of it. That means there's no more trust in it. And those were October 16 calls. So somebody lost a lot of money right here.
So those marks on your chart are the calls getting liquidated? Or
No, these, no.
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 Oh, that's the high and the low.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can look at like the options trader and see what that brings you. I gotta log in. I keep my login information out of Weeble whenever I go on stream because they don't do a good job on hiding that information.
Yeah, my favorite is if you like paste your password on your chart when you're trying to like paste an image on your trading view chart and it's just a password. You're like, well, I don't think anyone's gonna know which account that's for. So,
but some people would sit there, right, and try every single account under the face. Everything that you do, they'll go and try to mimic it. But I'm looking for this. This is starting to look very bearish now. I really like this. I want to see the break below, the retest, and then we go for the short, for the NQ. And I'm just patient. I'm just patient. Another big order just came in. See, another big sell order of calls came in. There's a lot of people losing a lot of money, so that leads me to believe there's probably going to be some news coming out of NVIDIA to the short side. So something is about to hit the tape. And another one. Something's happening on NVIDIA, guys. That one was reposted. Hold on. Something's happening on NVIDIA, guys. Look. So you see everybody's getting out of their calls. Now look what happened. Somebody moved in heavy into puts for September 26th, or September 18th. This right here tells you what's happening in the market. That was the 10,000. Yo, look at this. This is not lying. Another big order of 180 strike prices for puts.
Okay, let's see this come down.
Oh, you're going to see it come down. People are positioning themselves for a big meltdown. I'm waiting. I'm going to take this nice flush. It would be nice to get a nice flush of $1,500 using 5 micros. Oh, let me send it. What time is it? 3:19. Come on, close. Close under here. This is good. We got 8 seconds. Here we go.
NQ selling off a little harder.
Now I want the little wick up.
I'm more than halfway to my TP here.
I didn't get a clean retest. No clean retest yet. I needed that clean retest.
Here we go.
That would have been the trade right there. 25 points. That would have been the trade. You're almost at TP, right?
Very close. At this rate, though, it could take another hour.
Well, the market only has another 40 minutes. I didn't get the clean retest. What is NVIDIA doing now on that push? Let me look at this. See, I don't like the way it's buying up right now. I needed my clean retest. That what I look for, it's instantly, right? That's a good move. Are you still, why is your stop so far up, Luna?
I'm either gonna pass or fail.
Yeah, but buy yourself another opportunity, right? Bring that down.
I don't.
Buy yourself another
I'd rather
opportunity.
just give myself another opportunity in a different account.
Got it.
When it comes to these, I have other ones I'm doing slower. These ones I'm just really trying to. I don't want to waste any time on them.
Gotcha.
That if I get another opportunity, I'd rather have a whole other opportunity, I guess. But I mean, so far I did 5 today. So 1 loss, 2 wins, and 2 that I'm in right now.
Oh, you're taking it ham on Top Step right now, dude. My first TP is about to hit, but it didn't give me the retest. That stinks. TP hit. If anybody was looking at that and was quick to the jump, go to my chart real quick, Luna. Let me show you that. Look at that wick off the TP.
Oh no.
That would have been the first TP right there. But I never got my clean test. Look at this wiggle. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, Lord. Look at the wiggle right now. 366 target and 100% of the order.
That was so close to hitting my TP.
Oh, yeah. It wiggled, right? ES
It
wiggled?
was so close. It was like a point away.
Yeah, I got greedy on my entry. I wanted that retest. I like the clean
There we
retest.
go.
Look at this dump.
All right, I just passed one.
Let's go.
Or whatever, not passed, actually, just max day.
So let's go.
3, 1, 2. This is my third one here, or it's fourth one. So let's see if this one goes. Number 4. So this one's in smaller because this one I took from that candle. So the stop loss was way up here, and then I took it on multiple more candles here. Almost there. But yeah, so that's sweet. 3 out of 5 so far to my max daily win. So that's not bad at all. And that's just following my system. So keeping it super simple and not using any discretion or confluences, just trading each level.
That's beautiful.
So I'm going to do that for 20 trades before I add my confluences.
I like Top Step because there is no consistency.
Yep. Yeah, it's same Lucid and FundedNext now.
That's not what I wanted to put. So NQ is sneaking down to 2% loss for the day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Microsoft's still up, Apple's still up, Nvidia down 3.4%, Tesla down almost 4%. Jeez, Louise, MU down 5%.
Yeah, this is a bloodbath. Oh, wait, I need to go buy some TSLL actually. Where's my...
All right, here we go. I'm almost at another account here.
USO oil is pushing, bulling to the upside.
Yeah, with this news, oil probably would have been a obvious play.
But while your TP hits, wait, go look at oil real quick.
Yeah.
I want you to bring up oil on your chart.
Jeez.
So right there, you see that right there to the left?
The gap?
Uh-huh. This oil is short. This news is going to be short-lived. So we'll pay tomorrow $4.19, $4.17 for gas here in Florida, but that's going to be short-lived.
Jeez Louise, though, look at this. Man, that long though. Look at this initial balance breakout.
No, that long was it. That long was it.
So I guess it makes sense though that I got to play the shorts.
Yeah, so now we just got to find the top and play the shorts, right?
Or I mean, I got to play the shorts here in ES. Oh, look at that. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look, I took one small micro. I thought I had 5 on because I've been switching back and forth. But I took the retest of the 437, had the little push down 15 points. I took the trade, got out. Should have had more size on it.
I was a few ticks away, it looks like.
Boolin'.
It's bullet. Oh, come on, just a few ticks. Hit me.
Oh yeah, you're about to get hit.
Hit me.
Oh, this thing. Now you see how we had all of this NVIDIA news that allows you to get ahead of the news.
Order filled.
And order filled. There it is.
Nice. 4 out of 5.
Huh. Joe, you have not been forgiven. You have. Joe and I know what we got going on. You have not been forgiven, Joe.
Ay, ay, ay. All
Good
right.
job
Well,
on those trades, Luna.
522, 526, 517. Okay, so I'm just going to journal this up.
Joe, you got to run one with just my name and leave everybody else out, and then we'll be cool.
There she is. Look at that.
Beautiful trade. Now, for those of you who have been listening to the way that I trade, if you go to my charts real quick, Luna, I wanted to show something. We saw the break. Does my orange line show up there, like this line here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
so
the graphics are weird when you're looking at the stream thing.
Ah, gotcha. So we saw the break. This was the retest right here. Right here. And then the flush. That to me, I would have held that to the bottom, but I immediately got out because I was only in one little micro lot because I was going to take it on NQ. So I shifted. And if I would have took it on NQ, you know, we started the stream with like 198. Now we're at 233. Taking it slow. I really want to pass this other account just so I can have 5 funded with Tradeify. I want to max them out. That way I can start moving to the other prop firms.
Nice. Yeah, I want to max out Lucid. I think I just blew one of mine this morning. I'm going to have to double check, but I want to top that back off if I did. But then the next one on my list that's not topped off is FundedNext. I'm just going to try to decide if I want to do these daily accounts or just stick with the normal, no consistency. I think that's what I'm going to do, the flex.
Yeah.
And just
I really like that new plan.
Maybe size up a little bit on them and put them in the copy trade group. So just add one account at a time, but size it up.
Yeah. See, this is why I don't take the second retest. That first retest, 20, 25 points in and out. And this is a lot of the trading that we do on the Asia streams, right? We get on here, we look for the market. I know the market opens on Globus at 6. We don't get on till 8. If you guys are interested in watching a little bit of what we do on that side, feel free to follow Highly Favored Trading, HFT. It's a brand new channel. We got, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 streams on there. Literally just starting, which I got to do the thumbnail for tonight.
Here we can
get
plug
better
it.
at that stuff. Still
Let's
don't
drop
know
the
yet.
link here.
Oh wait, somebody dropped a form giveaway. We haven't even announced that.
Yeah, everyone go subscribe. If you haven't yet, subscribe to Highly Favored Trading.
Yes, please help us out, man. This is, as you, Luna, you know, you just hit big milestone in your channel and whatnot, and that is great. We're just trying to get on the road to 100, right? We're going to start short on the road to 100.
Yeah, it's crazy how every sub counts. Every sub matters.
Yeah. All right, so we're having a little push up here at 330. I firmly believe that this is going to be the last push for the day, and then we're going to start tanking this thing. All right, I'm just going to start buying some TSLL real quick. I love this because you can hear it on your phone once you... All right. Come on,
It rode to 1 million. Boom. I dropped it in the chat here.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Luna.
For sure. Yeah, I want to get you and Savage one day to do a takeover on the channel here. We could do a giveaway. You guys could take over for an hour or two, whatever, maybe afternoon, and then give you guys some giveaways to do.
That'd be amazing.
And then you could have everyone sub in order to get on the giveaway or like comment on one of your posts or something.
So let me, that's the 60s. Let me look at the 15-minute because I'm really liking this trade now. I'm really liking this trade. Appreciate you, Aromac. I gotta really load up for tonight. I want to see this pop up, get close to the 9. We got 15 minutes for the imbalances. Oh, the VIX is hitting new highs. ES, new lows, down 0.87%. So, Luna, do you look at news at all throughout the day, or?
I watch like my squawks. So if there's something crazy coming over the line, but otherwise just like the normal news. Like I'm not like watching like mainstream media or whatever news broadcast, but I'm watching just like the squawks.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, right now it's normally too late. Like if we get some big news in, rarely am I reacting to it. I'm just either getting stopped out or not. There was a few times, like actually it was like one of the first times we like ended the war, quote unquote. I ended up taking the long on it and doing like really well and getting a big win in my funded accounts. But that's like one of the few times I've actually like pulled it off where I like jumped on the move. There's times maybe I did it with an eval or something, but when it comes to my funded accounts, I normally am just staying out of the news.
Yeah, all I do is listen to squawks. Yeah, this is going down to the 100% of the orb now. There's no turning back on this market right now. I wanted that last push up to the 50% of the orb. Oh, man. Anybody in those shorts? Who else is in the shorts? Somebody's got to be left in the shorts. Somebody's definitely in these shorts. Tell you what, being on this stream has saved me so much FOMO right now. A lot of degen would have happened. A lot of degenning.
Right, being on stream definitely does that for me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm more likely to like not miss something important.
Yeah. Savage says he's in those shorts, 100% of the orb or bust. More puts are coming into the market, but this is on another ticker. But somebody just added 15,000 contracts on another put. Wow. They're expecting this market to bleed out. I want a little wiggle. I want a little wiggle, Savage. Give me the little wiggle. Yeah, if you're long or if you got 401ks, don't look at your accounts for a while. This is so sad.
I feel like I've gone to the dark side. The fact that I have a top step eval again.
What made you go to Top Step?
I just wanted something not on, well, because they have the rules I like with the Flex and the Lucid accounts, similar.
Yeah.
But I wanted, I just wanted to have it where it wasn't trade evade, and I didn't want to copy trade it.
Gotcha.
I don't know. But so my FundedNext are already in my copy trade group, and so are my Lucid accounts. So the only other ones that have those good rules like that, well, there's probably other ones, but the other one that I knew of was Top Step.
Yeah, there's no consistency on funded. To me, is key. You know, we had the one person in the G on the under the trading floor that he's doing phenomenal lately. Bro.
Yeah, G's been crushing it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take any more trades here.
I'm waiting on 10 more minutes.
Oh, you might trade MOC?
Oh, I'll always trade MOC.
All right, well, maybe we'll get some action here. I'm going to grab some water. Here,
Yeah, go ahead. All right, Luna's gone. Let's do all the giveaways. I don't have the account, so y'all can think
I'll
about
get
it.
one more account for MOC. Let's see these candle closes.
Look, we're gonna do all the giveaways when Luna's gone. We're gonna take all his codes that I don't have access to, and we're gonna give them all away. So I don't have access to them. USO is still going, which is OYU. Bro, a lot of puts coming in. How did everybody else do today? I haven't seen what people have done. Get one of those $7 account. You right. I should go get a couple of those $7. Actually, I got. So crazy. I blew my or hit DLL on that wealth charts competition today. Oversizing. 1,500%. $1,500 on that type of account is no good on 100K. 600 on the funded so far. Come on, Savage. Savage is buying coffee tonight. $7 accounts. Yep. There's a prop firm right now that has buy one account, get an account free. They're like $15 and some change for one account. You do have the intraday trailing on it, but hey, for $7, you can't beat that. Those are the ones you send, you know, they're similar to the Apex. And here's the kicker. No activation fee on those $7 accounts. We're not affiliated with them, so I'm not going to sit here and give somebody a prop firm's name without Luna being made aware of it. So I won't say their names, but there's no activation fees on that. All right, we're waiting on these selling balances now. Bro, this account below or what? I can't see my position. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, so now that the imbalances are coming out, I'm going to move a little bit higher. Yeah, Derek. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes, sir. All right, we're 8 minutes away from the imbalances. I'm going to push this up just to wait on the imbalances, but I'm going to quickly move into position depending on what the imbalances are. NCLH is down, CCL is down. TSM also sold out of some calls. This little velocity account might reach its end here. Ah, you're right. You're right. PFM does promote them. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So I know Luna's affiliated with them. So yeah, it is FFF right now. They do have a deal. Luna, I'm just somebody reminded me that PFM does promote them, but FFF right now has buy one, get one intraday trailing accounts, 25Ks for $16. You buy one, you get one free. So about $7.
$16.
Yeah, and you buy one, you get one free.
So
that's because of the seminar they got going on today.
How many days to pass?
You got 30 days.
I mean, sorry, minimum.
Oh, 3?
So you have to trade it for 3 days.
Yeah, 40% consistency on funded and on evals, but for $7,
That's
no
crazy.
activation fee.
That's crazy. How can they afford that? Wouldn't a few people milk them?
A few people will, but think of those that won't get there, right?
Trump's Thursday speech to address newly declassified intelligence on plans by foreign nations to interfere in the 2020 elections.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, what?
Here we go. We got SpaceX, man. Somebody just sent me a text about SpaceX. I know, man. We're losing a lot of money.
Oh no.
All right, here we go. This is the last 5-minute candle before the meltdown.
You blew 18 last month. I think they're doing all right. Oh, facts.
Yeah, because they're intradays, right? And people are so used to trading end of days now that you get an intraday account and you kind of forget how to trade it.
And if you're thinking that it's $7 per account, you just send each one.
Yeah.
You have a way worse win rate.
All right, MOC imbalance about to come out. I'm going to start getting data here in just a bit. Which NVIDIA already started pushing out the data, right? We started seeing the big sell imbalances. Yeah.
4 more minutes.
I want to see 5 more minutes. I don't trade so close to it. Like that could have been an entry, but I don't trade so close to it because the market can do whatever it wants. Everybody that I'm watching right now in all these different groups that I have is short right now on everything. Everything is short. So if you have another account, this is where we would send it. Got 3 minutes.
Yeah, I guess I'm not touching anymore. I like that I just did my systematic approach and I passed, or not passed. I got max win on 4, lost 1. So I like
that's a good win rate though, Luna.
Yeah, right. I mean that there's no reason to not do it again. Here it is right here. So I'm pretty much gonna run my own experiment because I have a few, like I was saying, I have a few students right now, and they're like, it's like friends mostly and family. So I have even my brother right now is learning. So I was like, okay, how am I going to tell him? So how am I going to teach it? And I'm like, well, I just pretty much broke down what I'm doing into different steps I think will cut out the emotions. And so the first step is literally just practicing execution without any confluences, without any bias or discretion or anything, just to practice sizing and risk management. So I was like, I'm waiting for one of them to finish the first 20 trades so I can see their stats. But they still are going slow and they made a bunch of mistakes and didn't take actual trades or like blew the account trying to YOLO it, like not following the rules at all. Yep. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it myself. So this is the beginning of me doing my own course, essentially.
Gotcha.
And so I'm just taking every level and every trade, and I'm going to gather all the data. So I'm probably, though, not going to show it all, though, because it's like the course. So I want to test it first before I explain it all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh wait, here, I'm gonna put your chart back on.
Yep, we're waiting for MOC coming in 60 seconds or so. I'm just seeing some BTC news come, so I had to go look at it to see what it was doing, but it ain't doing much. It's holding.
What is that? Like 62?
Yeah, 62,000.
Yep.
And then
So I have my thought is that like the fact that Bitcoin is at 62,000 with how much FUD there's been and Michael Saylor selling and all this stuff, it's actually the more it holds it now, the more like bullish it is to me.
Yep. Especially when, you know, you got the Nasdaq doing this today and Bitcoin held.
And it's then, like the opposite. Wow. It's like, well, it's so bearish, but for how bearish it is, it's not actually that far down. So it's kind of bullish.
Yeah. We got 30 seconds to the imbalances.
All right, let's go. Good luck. Okay, so I get to watch you trade MOC. And so you're expecting a short.
Yeah. XOM is a buy. STS is a ZTS is a buy. Mobile is a sell. Snap is a sell. Ford is a sell. Here we go. Push up. Come on. NVIDIA buy. Intel buy. PFE buy. So what? This is gonna come up and hit me. This is gonna come up and hit me. While that goes. Yep. Come up and get me. Somebody said Lucid banded them.
Lucid what?
Lucid banded somebody. Somebody in your chat squishing it said, bro, Lucid banned me.
Like they made too much money or? Curious.
Come on, push up.
I'm trying to get a song prepped. An MOC song. There we go.
Come on. SPY is 2 billion to the buy side. Not heavy enough for me to trust that it's going to the buy side. I think we do get a push here.
ES is at the 8 EMA. Oh no, 24. On the 5 minute, one of my EMAs here. And Q broke through both of them.
All right, SpaceX is trying to make some money back.
Oh, here we go. We got the song.
Push, push. I need this to really go aggressively and push up now in these last 3 minutes.
All right, let's send it.
Got my eyes on the screen like glow so mean. Numbers flip quick like a hustler's dream. Green brick says stack, get steady, don't.
It's only a 2 billion imbalance to the buy side.
It's crazy to see all these cells down here, and then we just pop right above them.
Yeah. Come on, give me one last push. 2 billion is not enough.
Are you looking at those highs, equal highs, when you look left, or are you looking at that EMA?
Well, that runs into confluence here with my blue line, right? Yeah. That's my confluence.
It just makes sense.
Which we haven't touched since this morning. So I want to see the retest of it, which is the previous highs, a nice little push, and then a nice market sell-off towards the end. And, you know, this can easily tap in and rip up straight to VWAP, which we've seen that happen before. But I got another minute and 50 seconds. If it doesn't rip up, then I'll just chase the move down. Because everybody's getting out of their shorts right now. I see calls coming in, which is good because that means that this is a push up. 90 seconds left.
So you like to get in this before the 4-minute mark?
Yeah, before the 5-minute mark,
Oh,
yes.
5 minute. Okay.
Because when you look at, you know, SpaceX is already rejecting. NVIDIA already rejecting. APL already rejecting. So I was looking for this push up to get me in on that $2 billion buying balance. And in 60 seconds, we'll see what happens when they pair everything off.
Savage got banned too.
Bro, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, how did you get banned, Savage? I don't imagine you do anything crazy.
What are you guys doing? I don't have an email saying anything, but my portal doesn't let me in. Oh, squishing it. I seen that happen this weekend. I had the same issue. What I did was I hit forgot password, reset my password, and then it let me in. So do that.
Well, big reaction there on NQ, but
Here we
still
go,
looks the
10
same as
seconds.
it did a minute ago on the tape.
Oh,
Whoa.
go.
Man, this is the fight.
Bro, everything has been paired off. Go. Go. Yeah, I had that issue over the weekend, not being able to sign into Lucid. And I reset my password and it worked like a charm.
That's funny because I for some reason, the way I saved it, I can only sign into Lucid on my laptop. Like my trading
Really?
computer here, I don't have the password saved on here anywhere. It's like not my normal password manager. So I just every time, I just always accept it and do it on my laptop.
Let me get this.
But I should probably reset my password too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Push,
So you're leaving
push.
that order on. How long will you leave the order on until you pull it?
Well, the good thing about Tradeify, now they let you trade till 4:45. So what normally happens when the bell rings, right? It'll fluctuate. It's like the opening bell at the 4 p.m. Another huge future sell at ZFU. I need to find out what is that. ZFU 26 is what? Oh, that's the 5-year treasury note. So the treasury note is becoming bearish. I really want this trade. I really want this trade. Luna, quick question. Do you do any IPO trading?
No,
No?
I did ICOs in 2018 in crypto, and that was a terrible idea. So that's
I
my
would say
experience.
IPOs are different, right? But now we see SpaceX. Now we see SpaceX.
What's it at right now?
SpaceX
I
went
don't-
up to 139 here.
Okay. I'm scared. I can't even look at it.
Yeah.
Even
Me
though
neither.
it doesn't affect me, I just think about
Yeah.
everybody.
No. All right. Yeah, no. Elon needs to do something quickly. I did buy a bunch of TSLL today. Oh, those are in the profit already. Let's
There
go.
you go. Oh, dang, 138. So IPO price. I wonder-
Savage said he's looking to get out of his short. His EMA crossed. Oh yeah, Squishing, if you send me your username and password, we'll log in for you on Lucid and send it. We'll send that thing. Yeah, Savage is looking to get out while I'm looking to get into the shorts.
138. $3 away.
Market closes in 70 seconds. And this candle's looking bullish, but I love it.
Oh, you know what I bought? I didn't buy the IPO, but I bought after it crashed after the IPO. Gemini. Which it's funny though, because I'm not even like I like Kraken better than Gemini. It's a crypto exchange, but I just bought it all the way down after the IPO.
Yeah, Gemmy, good old Gemmy. Oh, come on, dude. Like 10 points. Like you couldn't pop up another 9 points and just grab me. I know what I want. I'm real patient when it comes to what I want when I don't want to be a degen, right? I have my degen moments, but
do you generally try to do you wait for your entries like this? Like you try to get really good entries?
I do. It's something that I picked up back in the day with Forex. I used to be an educator for Forex, and that's where the Brick the Sniper came about, because I would really be patient for my entries and snipe the market. I like the top tick, bottom tick as much as I can. There goes the bell. It missed me by 9 points. 9 points. But that was the trade. 9 points. 9 freaking
And then
points.
that type of trade you're scalping.
Yeah, that I would have took to the downside.
Right there. Well,
It didn't. It didn't. Savage says short 5 minis now. Bro, I would have got hammered on the short 5 minis now. I would have done 5 minis up here.
Oh my gosh.
But actually, I should come on here and show you a 5 mini trade one of these days, Luna, when the market conditions are really looking good.
Yeah, well, I did enough for us today. I did a 4 mini.
Oh, you did. You did. And look at that. You passed 4 accounts.
Or 3 minis. Okay, this one is 3. Oh, yeah, that one's 4. Yeah, I did do a 4.
I should have done a 5 mini, though. The thing with 5 minis is it has to be on the right account, right? I have an account that it rebuilds faithfully, Luna, for the last year and some change. It just rebuilds. It's a 300K account, so we all know it's Apex. And as soon as I get that thing, my first trade is always a 15 lot.
And as soon as you get it too, like
as soon as I get it, like I don't wait on it. I'll take a 15 lot and then I'll make like $7,000-8,000 on it. I'll take another 15 lot and it's gone. So it doesn't last more than 24 hours. I like to be a degen. But this trade ain't gonna come back up now.
That's a perfect place to end the stream at.
Yeah. Degen the accounts, guys. Well, Luna, I appreciate you having me on. I have to go to do a listing appointment. We'll be back on tonight at 8 o'clock. Highly favored trading. Catch us on YouTube. Help us out. Share with a friend. Share with your coworkers. Share with your family.
I'll drop it.
Create new accounts and just subscribe. Let's make it great. Luna, I appreciate it, man. Good trading today on your end. Market didn't give me what I like to see here at the end, so but appreciate everything, and we'll catch you on the Discord.
Sounds good, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was fun to get to trade through the close with you. I listened in now I've been spending more time in Discord because now I've been trading the open mostly in the Discord, but for so long I would only get outside of normal trading hours to get to hang out in there. So
yeah, no, it's great having you there. You're making a lot of money too.
Yeah, let's keep crushing it.
You're gonna fly the whole Luna's Lounge out to Tampa next year.
All right,
and you're gonna buy us all tickets to the ASFX conference and everything.
Have to hit like at least $1 million, I think.
That's it.
At least $1 million in payouts, and Luna's Lounge as it is right now, not as it might be in the future.
Yep. No,
Lock
that's why we
cap right
timestamp
here
it
at
now.
this
It's only
moment.
us.
Yeah, timestamp is now for the private jet airdrop. At the private jet pickup, that's at what my first 8-figure year.
Come on, you're on your way there. Let's do it. Let's do it. But I'm gonna get head out of here. I gotta go to a listing appointment,
Yes.
go sell this house, and all right, we'll
All
catch
right,
you
brother.
guys
Thank
later.
you so much. All right.
I
Peace out.
appreciate you.
See ya,
Thank
chat.
you.
Peace. Peace. See you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and use code Luna. Big shout out FundedNext. We're going to be doing some giveaways with FundedNext this week. And we got a Tradeify giveaway on Friday. Big shout out to FundedNext. Guys, we're going to do giveaways the rest of the week with FundedNext. Get the best deal. Support the channel at any of your favorite prop firms. We also have a Tradeify giveaway on Friday. All you have to do is comment to the Tradeify post.
Base hits stacked like bricks in a wall. Discipline, the weapon, I rise, never fall. No trades, 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red folders, that's a losing game. Vivid, we wide whispers. Volume speaks truth, trail to runner slow. Let the market show proof. Tokyo phase, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CBD, confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield. This is the code. The code of Luna, wrist tight, face strong, trust in the future. Divergent speaks and the market obeys. I move with the rhythm, Luna trade. Patience. Discipline. The code. Luna. Discipline. Discipline. One trade, 2 eyes, 3 setups, discipline. So